All right, daily break and run, straight pull break and run, as you can see. So this is a picture perfect break. Make the ball, hit the rack, and go out to the center of the table. Now, from here, I could use that 13 to break them further, but if I do, all of the balls are going to move to the bottom of the table, and I've already got balls down there, so that's kind of dangerous. Instead, I'm going to use the 12 to position on the 5 to run directly into the rack. And that way I've got if I hit it low, I've got the 14 to help me. If I hit it high, I've got the 6. As it happens, neither one of those things is needed. Um, so here I'm working from the center of the rack out. I'm going to shoot the 11, get it out of there. I hit it a little bit harder than I needed to, and the 8 ball became a problem ball. So I need to solve for the 8 ball. And looking at what's here, I'm looking at coming off the 6 to get to the 8. And I'm looking at the 14 as my break shot. So right now the 14 is my break. I decide to go up the table with the 2 and that gives me a great angle on the 6. Unfortunately, I bumped the 3, so I get a little weird on the 6. It's a long shot, but it's still on the same angle, so I'm going to be able to run into the 7. Okay, that's a problem solved. Now I just need to shoot the 8 in. And at this point, the only 2 problems I have left, I have the 7 blocking the 9, and I have the 13-10 is not really a problem because I've got the bottom left for the 13. But if I take the 10 out, then I've got all 6 pockets for the 13. So I go ahead and do that. So the last thing I need to do is to get rid of the 7. And so I'm going to use the 10 to position on the 7. That opens up the 13 and it gives me the shot on the 7. I do get a little bit close here. It's not too bad. It looks worse than it is in the overhead view. All right, now I've got the 2 balls up table I need to get rid of. I'm planning on taking I don't like the angle on the 3, so I'm going to take 13 to position better on the 3, and then use the 3 to get over to the 4, and then shoot the 9 in and roll up for the 14. That's my plan here for this final end pattern, as it's called. And I overhit this. I'm a little straight in. I'm actually not a little straight in. I'm very straight in. So I'm going to send it over and try to get between the 4 and the 9 so I can shoot the 4 and then roll up with the 9 the way that I had originally intended. Um, I did something funky with my stroke there. I went down with my stroke instead of following through. So I end up with this long shot on the 9, make that, have to get an angle on this 4 to be able to come back up the table for the 14. I do get the angle. So now I'm going to come back to for the 14. This is a decent break shot. It's not a great one, but it's not a bad one either. It's certainly one that's workable. And I'm going to turn on the sound so you can hear what happens next. Yep, that's how a run ends.